What's going on, guys? So, the last few days have been a little bit crazy. The last video you saw, I was doing an upper body power day, which was day one of my actual program. So that was on Monday. Tuesday was supposed to be lower body power. I had a couple video clips, my phone died, and I didn't get to video most of the actual workout. So I'm going to go over what I did. Lower body power consisted of squats. I worked up to 80% of my max on squat, and it was a 5 plus. So for me, it was 325 pounds, and I went till failure. I got 8 reps. Now, yesterday was a bit of a crazy day because I got out of class about 11:30, and I fell asleep to take a nap, thinking it'd be like 15 minutes. But it ended up falling asleep till 3 o'clock. I don't think I've ever done that before, but so fell asleep till 3 o'clock, and I was supposed to meet someone at the gym for 3, and woke up. So I took a banana quick, ate it, and then I headed to the gym, and then did the workout. It didn't go that great, mostly I think because I didn't really get to eat much, which was kind of frustrating. But I did what I could. I got through the workout. Today is Wednesday, and it's an off day. And then tomorrow we're doing upper body. Well, we're doing back and shoulder hypertrophy, which I'll show you guys that later. But just to give you a little heads up, yesterday was extremely crazy. Didn't know what was going on, kind of out of it all day. But got through the workout. It went decent. We also did deadlift yesterday. I did 440. I got that for 8. I've done that for more, but like I said, the day was just kind of a blur. So, and then we worked into leg extensions, hamstring curls, and lying leg extensions, and calf raises, all in the 6 to 8 rep range because it was power, and that's the rep scheme. So we're going to head to get lunch now. I'm probably going to go to the gym today, just mostly roll, foam roll, do some static stretching, a little bit of mobility, and get ready for tomorrow. So that's the game plan right now. Sorry about not getting the footage yesterday. I'll make sure to get it next time. And, we're going to get some food right now. And, I'll see you guys probably at the gym. I'll show you a little bit of foam rolling and, the warm-up stuff that I do. So today was a successful mobility day. Like I said earlier, today was an off day from the gym. I have 2 days, the 2 power days, and then we have an off day, and then the 3 hypertrophy days. So that's kind of how it's actually set up with the program. Today I went in, foam rolled a bit, pretty much the entire body, worked my way up from the, calves, quads, glutes, hammies, back, and so on. Also stretched my hips out and hamstrings and quads out a lot. That's kind of where most people are really tight when it comes down to it, is either in the hips, sometimes the ankles are super tight, and then super jammed up shoulders. So what I did is a little bit of stretching of all that, which I normally do on the off day. So nothing too crazy. When I get back to my room, because it was so packed in there, I really didn't have a lot of space. We're going to go over what is in my bag and kind of what I use in the gym, and I'm going to show you just what I bring to the gym on a daily basis. So we're going to check that out in 3, 2, 1. So this is where we are right now. We're in my room. We're going to go over the equipment that I use in the gym and why I actually bring it to the gym and what's in my duffel bag every time I do go. So the first thing we're going to go over, if we check out in the bag, is today we used it, foam roller. So this is a rumble roller. So what a foam roller actually is it's used to loosen up the muscles before and after you work out. If you have a tight muscle, so say you go into to the gym and your back is very, really tight, your hamstrings, quads, or there's something tight on the body, what you do is actually you're going to use this roller, and it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable at first when using it, but what you're going to do is you're going to put your body on the sore muscle that is actually sore or really tight. You're going to roll over it. So what you're actually doing is loosening up the muscle. You're taking the muscle fibers and actually rolling them out and lengthening them and allow them to work properly. And at the same time, it's almost like a deep tissue release. So, we go to masseuses, massage therapists. This is kind of like your own massage therapist in a way. So when you're going, when you do have a sore muscle or something is tight, you can roll on it and actually loosen the muscle up and get it ready for exercise. Or if you are sore, you can roll on it and actually speed up the recovery process. So first thing that we do is the rumble roller. Let's see, got my deadlifting shoes. So another key thing is when you're deadlifting or squatting, more so deadlifting, is wear a flat-soled shoe, or if not, go barefoot. So what I use is just some old school flat shoes, high top, or low top should I say, but high top right here. is use these guys. It just gets you a better base. Anything with like a running shoe, if you're deadlifting in that, it does have a great insole, but when deadlifting, it's actually the worst thing you can actually use. You want something flat so your foot doesn't move around in the shoe. Right sticks to the floor, and it gives you the most power coming off the floor. So shoes are definitely something in there. Got the knee sleeves, kind of self-explanatory. The knee sleeves keep your knees really warm. They're not very, very thick, so you're not going to get this rebound effect when you're squatting coming out of the hole. I broke my femur years back, so what I use them for is just keeping my knee nice and warm and keeping that joint warm so it does move without any pain. If you're having a little bit of knee pain and it's past injury related and you're going to rehab and you're looking for something else, knee sleeves keep your knees very warm, and it does help keep that knee a little bit of support throughout the actual movement, whether it's a deadlift, squat, or whatever. So knee sleeves are pretty awesome. Those are something else. Something I don't use too much anymore is the belt. Now, a belt is your friend. It can help you a lot, but it is not something you should rely on. When you're using a belt, a lot of people use them for deadlifts or squats. Now, a belt can help you, but when you're warming up, you shouldn't be using a belt. You should be doing as much weight as you can. When you get to that 80, 85, 90 percentile percentages, then you can use a belt. The key thing with a belt, though, is using it the right way. Now, you don't just strap the belt up as tight as you possibly can and hope for the best. A lot of people do that, and they think, I'm protecting my back. But really, you're not protecting your back. By doing that, you're want the belt to do the work. The best way to use a belt is put the belt on, put it as tight as you can, and then go one notch off. And then what you do is you take a big breath of air in, and you press your abdominal muscles against the belt to brace. So the entire core, the front, backside, everything stays nice and tight. So now you're allowing yourself, the entire core stays tight, and then at the same time, do a rep. At the top of the lift, re-brace. So that's how you use a belt. It isn't something you just use you shouldn't use and just rip as tight as you can and hope for the best. It's a tool, but it's not something that you should use all the time. So deadlift shoes, also very key, or I shouldn't say deadlift shoes, more of an Olympic lifting shoe or a powerlifting shoe. So mostly I use these with squats. Now you see they have an elevated heel on the bottom. The reason being is, I lack a little bit of ankle flexibility in that left ankle from when I shattered my femur. But what it does is it shortens your range of motion by a little bit, and it puts you in a better, straighter up position. So whether you're back squatting or front squatting, an Olympic lifting shoe or powerlifting shoe that has a lift in it, usually a 0.6 or a 0.75, can help you get into a better position. So definitely I recommend them for squatting. Deadlifting, like I said, use a flat sole. That's a little bit better. So 2 more things after this. Straps. Now, I can deadlift with straps. I can hang on to the bar. That's not a problem. But a lot of people do have problems hanging out of the bar when it gets to a certain weight. These things are great for helping you if you can't, if your grip is slipping. So say you can bench or deadlift 315 pounds, but your grip is slipping, but you're moving it very fast. That's where straps can come in handy. Obviously, you want to work on grip strength. That's key. But, straps will help you hang on to more weight if you don't have that grip strength to hold the weight. They're not needed, but they do save your hands a little, especially if you're doing a lot of repetitions. So, I use them, when I get to, if I'm doing, say, a lot of reps, because, it just rips your hands up at some point. So those are something else. And last 2 things I'm going to show you is, I'm going to take it out, chalk. Chalk is your best friend. If you're not using wraps, what I recommend is use bare hands, just grip and go, and then use chalk. If you're still losing grip, work on your grip strength, but then you can use the straps down the road, or in general you can use those. But chalk, it's seriously like glue to your hands. You're not going to let go of a bar if it's a high quality bar. And then finally, the last thing is a sleeve. I wear an elbow sleeve sometimes. I had some elbow inflammation going on, some problems for a little while. So just like in the knee sleeve, an elbow sleeve keeps it nice and warm. This is a Tommy Copper I got from my buddy. I'll throw it on my elbow just to keep it warm. And it seems to be, when I can keep it warm, the pain goes away. And so that's what I've kind of figured out. So kind of gives you an idea, guys, what's going on in my bag. Those are all things I bring to the gym. Some I use some days, some I don't. But in case you're wondering what's in my gym bag, if you have any questions about anything in the gym bag, if you're wondering how much they cost, or how to use them, feel free to comment in the description box below, or comment in the box below. Keep subscribing, liking, commenting, guys. Thanks. I appreciate all the support.